Ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. Thomas has got it, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. First carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. And this is caught. Give him 32 on the play. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. T.J. Hockenson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Sturgis for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
On first down, it's Hawkins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
Ready? 30 base. Smooth. Hurry, hurry. Everyone, we got 4 down. Get it.
On third down, Lawrence. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. With it is Jackson.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. This quarterback now 8 of 8 throwing the ball in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's get it.
2nd and 6. And he finds a man with a crossing route. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. This quarterback now 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Sturgis adds the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Over the middle, it's complete. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Check 59.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Heavy, heavy.
I can't believe we let you play. I can't.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. Looking to go back to Thomas again. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Sturgis for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Sturgis adds the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Set.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
It's going to be a long day. Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50, huh? They going to need some therapy after this. 36.
From the gun, Lawrence. This is complete to Hawkins. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. 3 down.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here I come. Mike 56, Mike 56.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Yeah, this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
56 to Mike. Check 56. Yeah. Mike 56.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Sturgis for the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You ready? 50's the mark. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Bravo!
Check 24.
Go.
To throw on second down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Well, that last completion is certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. A final shot before break. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And the Broncos are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Broncos 7.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56. You don't want none of that. 56, Mike 56.
He'll look to throw. And a big loss is here as he's taken down. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. He's going to air one out, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play.
Check. That's great. 26. Check 26.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Sturgis adds the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the...
And got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Dante Pettis His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They'll try and throw for it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
Okay.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Zoo.
Throwing again. Lawrence. It's caught. Smith. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Broncos 21. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 59 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in, but when it actually...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Dante Pettis with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows?
He's got him in, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Broncos 28. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Lawrence. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Check. Mike's 50.
To throw again, Lawrence. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's got his big tight end, Fant. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
59 Mike. Check. 59. Let's go one more.
Throwing again. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
22's coming. 22's coming. Mike. You can't block.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
22, he's coming, 22 down.
On 4th down, Lawrence nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The handoff, it's Eckler. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Dante Pettis there to make the grab. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after now from Sturgis. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
2nd and 15. He's going to loft one deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little pass.
And, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. Back to throw. Lawrence. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack with a sack. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Bandit. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
From the gun, Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Sturgis for the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike, check. 59. Gotta do better. Come on.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Smooth. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Now.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Now in and now here is another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Pettis once again the target, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it was a game they really needed as they drop back